Hey, do you love music but have a hard time keeping up with it?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, we got a show all about music.
Who with it now?
So join me, Jonah Ray.
Shut up, dummy.
And me, Cash Hartzell. And weekly feature, Neil Mahoney. Nailed it. As we discuss the current events in the world of music with our guests.
Get off the cross, dude.
And play some minute music from listeners.
I was expecting a bigger reaction.
Things can get pretty heated.
First of all, fuck you.
But we always guarantee sound drops. Boy, you wiping your ass with your socks. So check us out wherever you listen to podcasts.
Motherfucker, Google it, dog.
And if you want your music featured on this show, email us at jonahradio, RAYDIO, @gmail.com.
Jonah Radio. Scarpins Avenue.
All right. You guys, thank you for coming out. Dumb People Town. I'm going to make all the jokes that Jason's going to make about my facial hair and shirt and outfit right now. We got to keep this show tight. I got to go back and pretend to be Tom Selleck stocking the shelves at Trader Joe's. Okay, so our musical guest tonight is fantastic. He is one half of a fantastic duo, and I think he is first of all, let me just warn you initially, he is not very pleasant to look at. He's not a good-looking guy. He does not have a great, silky smooth voice, so I know this is going to be painful for a lot of people. He is a part of the Milk Carton Kids, which is a band that I absolutely love, and he is going to grace you with just the most beautiful music about dumb people. Would you please welcome Joey Ryan, everybody? Joey Ryan of the Milk Carton Kids!
Thank you very much. I'm so honored to be part of this night. I can't believe I'm sharing the stage with these people. I look up to them so much. The Sklar's, I think, are geniuses. I play in a duo. They're in a duo. I always tell them they're like a band, only funnier. And I've gotten pretty friendly with Jason. Right? That's the one? And since we met, he's been telling me, you've got to come, we have this podcast, you've got to come do it. It's called Dumb People Town, and you would be perfect for it. So this is a long time coming, and I'm honored to be here. Kenneth, my bandmate, and I, as the Milk Carton Kids, we're musical guests quite a lot on comedy shows, and so I know a thing or two about getting these things kicked off. So I'll start with a down-tempo number about sort of an existential crisis. Set the tone. When I was a kid, you could look in my eyes and see the whole world spinning there. I used to walk out in the rain at night just to feel it soak into my hair. I could have sworn we were headed somewhere, but it was fantasy that only drew empty stares. Angry I don't know, and I don't care. Just look at us now. Just look at us now. When I was a kid, you could look to a time when all the wars had come and gone. It was the end of all history, the dust had settled down, it was a new dawn. We wanted to prove we were something, we were special. We knew in our hearts we weren't the only ones. Somehow we turned around and we were wrong. Just look at us now. Just look at us now. I cried out with no reply into the silence of the night, to the child that I don't recognize. When I met you, you could look in my eyes and see a love light burning there. We used to walk up in the hills at dawn to see the world coming up for air. You could have told me it would never end, nothing could ever come between such two good friends. Make me another promise if you dare. Just look at us now. 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 Thank you. And I'm supposed to sing the theme song now for the podcast. And I think I'll just do it in the same style as that last song, as though it never ended. I assume everybody will take the stage very morosely and have an uphill battle. Dan and Rand and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware. They lack in grace and sometimes shoes. The lives they choose will make the news, breaking down each epic fail. In Florida there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say we couldn't make this up. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. So listen to our podcast jam. Co-host our man Dan Van Kirk. Don't be a jerk, 'cause when the music quits, the funny hits, and we are gonna take you down. Stick around, make a sound, hunker down. It's Dumb People Town. Thank you.
Joey Ryan of the Milk Carton Kids. Again, you ready? Hey, Townies, welcome to a live episode of Dumb People Town. Population you guys. Population Largo. Daniel, how are you, sir?
I'm very good, my friend. How
Wasn't
are
that
you?
beautiful? My
That was
God, that was so
outstanding.
good.
It
was haunting. And again, we apologize that he's not better looking. I'm sorry,
It's tough to look
Joey
at.
Ryan.
Tough to look at, tough to listen to, Joey Ryan.
That's the name of his next album. Tough to look at, tough to listen to, Joey Ryan.
All right. We love doing this show, love doing it at Largo.
Mm-hmm.
It's a special place. Always special things happen. We have great guests. Before we get to our guests, we like to just sort of loosen up, do our sort of our calisthenics.
It's almost like comedy jumping jacks.
It's like it's almost like
pay-
it's pranayama breathing for the show.
Pay homage to the patron taint of Dumb People Town.
And we're, of course, talking about our friend and your friend, Jan Flato. There he is, Jan Flato. Again, quick recapper for the people who are coming here for the first time.
Jan Flato took his Russian friend, #escort, to a casino. He put $100 into
A slot machine. She pushed the button. They won $100,000. She went up to collect and said, split it in half. And they said, who pushed the button? She said, me. And
They said, it's your money. She said, okay, I'll take the money, have security, keep this man away from me. And she took his
half of the $50,000. So
The good thing is he looks like someone that would happen to.
yeah, he looks like someone that would happen to twice in a lifetime.
So we started to look at this guy. And we're like, he kind of looks like the one Doobie Brother they didn't want to take on tour.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I said when he was born, the doctor slapped a bass guitar.
Of course
That's what
they
I
did.
said.
Of course they did.
So Jan Flato he's become a character. And for those who don't know, like, he's found out about this podcast. And
He's joined the Facebook page. He loves that we've mythologized him.
He
You know
does.
that.
And so he now interacts regularly. He emails Dan a lot. Okay, so...
I'm not joking. I emailed with Jan Flato today. I encouraged him to get on Instagram. He said, I'll have a kid show me. Not his kid.
A kid.
A kid. Hey, come here.
Hey, kid!
I know I'm allowed to be this close. Get over here.
Show me how this Instabook works.
So we always start off every show with some truisms about Jan.
You know,
Some
people
things-
know some stuff about him. He's like a mythological creature. So
For example, to this day, Jan Flato insists that Mr. Holland's Opus is a porno.
Okay.
Now, he
All
could
right.
be right.
Jan Flato sleeps in a tent in his house.
All of Jan Flato's beds have been pull-out.
Same with his sexual tactics.
Hello. Jan Flato once told a baby to shut up on a plane.
Jan Flato likes his porches like he likes his sunglasses. Wrap around.
Jan Flato bets on the Special Olympics.
Okay.
And wins.
Yeah. Jan Flato has taken the morning after pill.
Jan
The
Flato-
night before.
Jan Flato's 90% sure he once got drunk with Megan Rapinoe.
Yeah. And she fingered him.
Okay. Jan Flato's penis is an innie. What? Hold on a second.
When Jan Flato DJs a bar mitzvah, he brings his own pyro.
Jan Flato is not willing and able to help in case of an emergency.
He will be moved.
Not willing.
No.
Jan Flato once stole a bookmobile. All right.
Jan Flato has a wheelchair in the trunk of his car that says, for theme parks only.
Jan Flato wears Spanx.
Jan Flato has never hit anyone with a closed fist.
Jan Flato only wears Velcro shoes because in all things he believes in never tying the knot.
Oh, it'll happen.
Jan Flato has a bath mat made out of baby hair.
Whoa.
They donated it. Come on. All right.
Jan Flato has memorized the bathroom code to every Starbucks he's ever been in.
Jan Flato taught all of his nieces how to shave.
Nieces. Jan Flato has been asked more than once to stop donating his sperm.
For 3 consecutive years, Jan Flato was the only person at the family reunion.
Jan Flato thanks God it's Thursday.
Jan Flato once nared the back of a man he did not know.
And I guess this will be the last one. Jan Flato was dishonorably discharged from the KISS Army.
Oh, my God.
Jan Flato,
Jan
everybody.
Flato!
We love you, Jan.
We
Stay
do love
golden.
you, Jan. Stay golden. All right, we're going to bring out our guests. And normally when we do this at Largo, we usually bring out one guest and then bring another guest out for the second story. But both of these guests have been on our show before. They understand it well. They're people we love.
They're so funny, we can't keep them off the stage.
That's right. So would you please welcome, and I will give their credits, but we'll do it when they sit down, our friends Lauren Lapkus and Patton Oswalt. All right, guys.
Yay.
Oh, all right,
guys.
Yay.
That was a flurry of Flatos right there.
It was a
flurry
flurry.
of Flatos.
we like to get it all cooking with that.
Is Flato? Could Flato be the name of a group of something? What is a Flato? What is a
It's like a Flato of gorillas or something like that. Like
That's what you call a dozen funnel cakes.
Yeah.
Grab that Flato of funnel cakes because these guys need to eat those.
Yeah.
Just
How
stack
many funnel
the plates.
cakes you want? Give me a Flato. It's like
Or it's what you call 25 shopping carts. There's a Flato. Like outside the Gelson's.
Jeff,
Hey,
get out there and clean them
Jeff,
up.
we got a Flato out there in the parking lot. Come on, Jeff.
No one can park. A Flato of carts means nobody can park.
Hey guys, we're Flatoing right now. We're Flatoing. It's for the 4th of July. Come on, people are coming in to buy stuff. We're Flatoing. Let's go.
Just stop.
Oh, Flato. I like the funnel cake so better. That is perfect.
No, I love it all.
Flato.
So So you guys have both done the show before, and I think since you both done the show, correct me if I'm wrong, but the world has gotten even dumber.
Oh my!
Has it gotten dumber?
Or dumb is louder? What is it? Is it just that people are prouder to be dumb?
I think it's getting dumber, and I guess the worst people are talking louder.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
Well, it almost feels like the worst people are constantly. It's like the worst people are edging a little bit more into a very, very hot tub to see how much they can stand of like how deep can I go in this? They're constantly testing the limits of what can I say and not lose my job, life, and friends.
Or be promoted. Like that's the other.
Yeah.
Are you so tan right now?
I've gotten way tan, guys.
Randy's been tan since Burning Man last year.
I don't know if you guys know, but
Did you guys know Randy went to Burning Man?
I went to Burning
Talk
Man?
to him for 2 minutes and you'll find out all about it.
It was
you
a
are
trans.
like a golden Adonis.
Well, you know what his Burning Man name is, right?
No.
Hot Clip.
Wow.
Hot
That's his
what?
plot. That's his
Oh, you heard it. Clip.
hot clip.
no,
That's
that's
his
not what I
playa
Oh,
name.
okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Guys, you guys
Guys.
don't understand. It's not my fucking Burning Man name. It's my playa name.
Okay.
Whatever.
Jesus.
I think you look great, and congratulations on
Here
the
comes
skip
the-
tracing business in Corpus Christi. How's that going? Is that going good?
Hey, man, a lot of drifters down
A lot
there.
of drifters,
down there.
That's so cool, Randy, that you got a job at Tommy Bahama. That's fantastic. I didn't know.
My job is to tell you not enough parrots on that shirt. You know what I mean? I look at the shirts that come off. I was like, what is that, 49 on there? Throw another couple.
From the car to the door, Randy got asked 3 times, what time does the bar open?
It's like, I don't know.
When does the new season of Simon and Sklar start?
Tuesdays at 8.
All right, there you go.
All right, shall we get into a story? We got
Actually, well, we have a new tradition that we started on the last
this is
show
so fun.
that we will now do with all live shows. We've only done it here at Largo. I'm sure we will do it in Brooklyn on what is that?
October
13th.
Are you at the Bell House?
Yes,
we are
at
at
the
Bell
House.
It is the Florida Man birthday game where the game is you take your birth date. Year is not necessary. And then we find out who your Florida man is.
Yay!
Yeah, so you're going to learn a little something about yourself.
For
We're gonna do it
for example, are you ready, Joey Ryan, to find out who your Florida man is?
I'm ready.
You were born ready.
There's a video that accompanies this.
Oh,
I'll
my
see if
God.
I can play it. I will read it to you first.
Okay.
Now, if I'm correct, your birthday is February 8th?
Yes.
Okay.
February 8th. Florida man gets stuck to prepped drag I can do this.
Dan, you got it, buddy.
Prepped drag strip surface at the GTR, no clue what that stands for,
Nope.
World Cup. Let's see if this works. So he decided he was going to walk across the track.
Oh.
And they have to keep that as frictiony as possible, and he
guess.
found this out
The hard way.
the hard way. All right, Lauren Lapkus,
Yes.
I have you as September 6th.
Correct.
All right.
Florida suspect tries to swim away from police, is subdued by algae. Nature always wins, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
There's a little blurb here. A Florida man went from suspect to victim in need of help after trying to flee from police in a canal, only to be overwhelmed by algae.
What does that mean?
How do you come to terms with that? There's got to be a long denial period before you realize algae has won.
Algae caught you.
Yes.
And when he went to prison, he had to find the toughest lichen in the yard and to beat the crap out of
Punch it right in the leaf.
Exactly, right in the
I
leaf,
know,
man.
I get it. It's to make it your bitch. I get it.
Patton,
Oh, God.
I have January 27th.
You're correct.
Okay. Florida man prompts evacuation at Taco Bell. You could stop right
Right,
there.
that's all we need. By the way, I prompted an evacuation at Taco Bell once.
Wait a minute. That's almost the beginning of a dumb people town
Story.
It is.
Yeah.
Florida man prompts evacuation at Taco Bell after bringing grenade that he found while fishing.
No.
He found I'll read it. It's like 4 sentences.
It's
A Florida
worth it.
man made an explosive discovery Saturday
They're trying
God.
to catch it. That's clickbait.
Come on.
No.
while magnet fishing. While using a magnet to search
what?
magnet fishing.
Is that a...
You fish for metal?
Yeah,
I guess.
maybe you're fishing for.
While
throwing
using
fish.
a magnet to search water for salvage items, the fisherman pulled up a World War II hand grenade, according to police in Ocala, Florida, about 80 miles northwest of Orlando.
Wait, Dan, now you got to tell the story about being in a flea market when you're 10.
When you're 10 years
Oh,
old.
this is true.
Yeah.
Princeton Flea Market, Princeton, Wisconsin. My brother Matt, my cousin Kenny, 9 years old. They bought a grenade. My mom marched them back up to this guy selling his wares, and she said, Did you sell these boys a grenade? He looked at her and said, they talked me down to $3. She said, is it real? Is it a real grenade? He looked Diane in the eyes and he goes, it's never gone off.
That's not what you want to hear.
Dumb.
No.
Never gone off.
I'd
Never
rather
gone off.
hear it went off twice
I
and
just
we're
love
done.
that this guy was like, hell yeah, a grenade. I'm getting a chalupa.
Right. Where do I go with that?
First, I've just learned that there's a thing called magnet fishing, which I didn't realize was the aquatic version of walking along the sand with a metal detector.
Have you seen someone do that recently?
Every time I go to Santa Monica, there's people out there. Yeah, but also, yeah, like you said, I've pulled a grenade up. Yeah, let's go right to Taco Bell.
That's
I gotta
what-
go.
Yeah.
It's time for fourth meal.
I just love the idea that people are showing up at Santa Monica Beach with like lumps of gold that they're just like in
I love
loose
that-
pockets falling out.
Somehow, some fucking hero brought a grenade back from World War II, and then his asshole grandkid threw it into the water.
Right.
Is that how you thought that happened?
How else does it get
I
there?
thought World War II was happening. And he was like, whoops.
There was some guy in 43 that just had a grenade and was like, there's a sub out there.
Right. The Luftwaffe is trying to take Sarasota.
Oh, he was his town's George Bailey, just trying to do his part on the count of his ear.
It's like, I got
Or he's like John Grease from Napoleon Dynamite. Watch me throw this grenade into Germany. And it goes like 11 feet
Just
into a creek.
And how long did that Florida man in the 40s stand there waiting for it to go off? Hours.
Decades.
It's a long time.
All right, do we want to do a story?
Let's
do a story.
Okay, here we go.
Let's do one.
This was sent in by, this is perfect and not planned, Barf McFart Turd.
Okay.
Now, if you think that's somebody who's just changed their name on Twitter for the week, no. Handle is at McFart Turd.
Okay.
They've leaned way in on this chapter of their life.
There's a moment when I say that where I'm like, I wish I was that free with my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
don't.
Like I just didn't give a shit.
This guy will never get a job at Circuit City. Okay.
Or maybe he's got too many job offers from Circuit City.
I changed my name to Poop McVomit, and it didn't change my life one discernible bit.
Barf McFart Turd is way hotter.
Thank you.
I
Ray.
agree.
Yeah.
Good point.
Here, I'm going to read you the headline. Okay. Woman in only bra and panties arrested. Or as I like to call this, the Ballad of Kimberly Lance.
Woman in only bra and is it her only bra and
Yeah.
panty? Like it's the only one she
Yeah.
owns?
Or the only one left in the world.
Exactly.
A woman wearing only a bra and panties was taken into custody Wednesday. We don't need a date because we're just writing articles for people down the street.
But can I just stop for a second? Just she is in a bra and panties, which we've done so many stories
I
where
know.
people have just gotten naked, and I feel like in
There
some
is like
levels,
some decorum.
I feel like they should be giving it more of a like tasteful woman. In
Woman
bra
who was
and panties.
decent enough.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would work. She was taken into custody Wednesday after breaking into 2 Williams Township homes. It sounds like a retirement community.
Yeah, it does.
Grabbing a knife and assaulting a resident and trying to lock herself in a car trunk before resisting arrest, Pennsylvania State Police report.
That's the great.
It's so misleading to start with her being in a bra and panties because it sounds attractive.
Yeah,
like
right.
you just picture like a beautiful woman, but she's like,
Right. Like she's taped knives to her teeth.
yeah.
But
The bra is probably gross.
This could be like how much shit could a hot woman get away with? You know what I mean? Like,
Or best Victoria's Secret video ever. Like the photo shoot went crazy. We were on a beach, and then all of a sudden she tried to lock herself
the
in
bra
the
gave
trunk.
me so much support when I was trying to bust into that trunk.
here we go. Let's lean in. Unpack it. A resident at 20 Hexenkopf Road. That sounds like a curse. Yep, you've got to get that out of Voldemort.
Hexenkopf was my favorite house from Harry Potter, right? It was
exactly,
Hexenkopf,
yeah.
Slytherin. And
You were Sorting Hat put you on Hexenkopf.
A resident at 20 Hexenkopf Road was coming out of the bathroom midday when he heard a noise inside the home, police said.
I feel like the sorting bra put you in Hexenkopf.
It'd be sorting Spanx, but that's fine.
The woman opens up her shirt.
Ravenclaw. No, Slytherin. No, Ravenclaw. You shut up.
Either side is each cup is arguing.
And then together at the same time, they're like Hexenkopf.
He walks out of the bathroom when he found Kimberly Lands going through the kitchen closet, police said. She was attempting to use, this is when you know a person's in a different universe. Mm-hmm. She was attempting to use a bicycle tire repair kit to cover cuts on her.
What?
She doesn't want any more leaks.
Yeah.
No more leaks.
Jeez.
The resident asked if she needed help. No shit.
Yeah.
And offered Band-Aids, which she initially agreed to... Okay, this is going to take a hard turn.
She
so stay
agreed
with
to
me.
take the Band-Aids.
Why are they reasoning with her?
Exactly.
Hey, Kim. How do you know me? You're Kim. The resident asked if she needed help and offered Band-Aids, which she initially agreed to take before breaking the kitchen window with a toaster and potted plants.
Okay, nice.
That's a hard turn for Kimberly Lance. You want Band-Aids? I sure as hell do. If that toaster would stop fucking looking at me.
It's your reflection.
She don't like me.
Maybe she thinks she's a ghost. They won't see this toaster go flying across the room.
My invisibility serum finally worked.
Lands, who lists an address in Bethlehem but has previously lived in Williams Township and Quakertown. This is their way of saying no one knows.
Yeah. Why do we need his history?
I
Oh,
know
that's her
her
history.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was
yeah,
the guy
yeah,
whose
yeah.
house it was. Okay.
The legend of this is like you've heard of the legend of Bagger Vance. This is the legend of Mary Lance.
Kimberly Lands.
Kimberly Lance.
Or it's Landes. It's Landes.
Landis.
Landis?
Lands.
I like
It's not
Lance.
Lance.
You know what? Survey says
It is definitely not Lance. I was
Landis.
Please point that out.
Landis.
It's so not Lance.
All right. Either way. Landis, or Lance, who lists an address in Bethlehem but was previously in Williams Township, Quakertown, continued to destroy the kitchen and then grab the knife, because they always do.
Oh, yeah.
The resident...
I'm sorry, then grab the knife.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
Okay,
after she
she
was
can
done
work
with
up to
those-
the knife.
Yeah. You first got to take care of them potted plants.
That's right.
By the way,
you gotta shut those potted plants up first.
Toaster through the window is a strong move. Like, it's hard to throw a toaster through a window. I would
Yeah.
think if you tossed it, it would like crack the window but bounce off. But she chucked
All
it
the way through the window.
I'm kind of proud of her.
Don't doubt Kim.
So it must have been like a 4-slice. You know what I mean? One of those big kind of Greg Barron Mantastic special 4-slice
that's a
Williams
deep pull.
Sonoma.
Deep pull.
That is a deep
I gotta
pull,
give
my
credit
friend.
where credit
Nicely
is due.
done.
Like that foot.
He introduced a generation to the toaster.
the-
That toaster.
The resident struggled with Lands and the knife and suffered cuts to his nose and hands. I'm not trying to victim blame here, but if someone is using bike tire repair kits on their wounds and then destroys your kitchen and they grab a knife, let them
walk
go.
out.
Let it go.
Let them go. And you know
Let
what?
it-
And if they come back to you, they're yours forever.
Yes.
But let them go.
Let 'em
Do
go.
not obstruct anything. You want to leave? You've got every right. Go through the window. I
She
don't
will
care.
tire herself out.
Encourage her to climb through the broken window. Like, that's what you do.
100%.
You can
You
make
try to
it.
coach her out of your house.
I bet you can make it through there.
You got this.
Landis ran from the home and tried to break into 30 Hexenkopf Road, which is attached, police said. No one cares. She briefly got inside before the resident of the other home grabbed her and removed her by force. That person was not giving a shit.
That's like
That's good for her because in the other home, the beds were too hard. And the porridge was too cold.
Like, we never at all consider that Goldilocks could have been on meth. You know what I mean?
Yes, she's breaking and entering into bears' homes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like chewing her cheek instead of the porridge, and she's
Yeah.
like, I don't like this at all.
Why is Goldilocks chewing her cheek?
Why is the government talking me through my fillings?
Goldilocks and Day 3. That was the original title of it.
She then went into the garage next to 20 Heskenkopf Road and went through the car and its trunk. She tried to lock herself in the trunk, but the resident stopped her. Let her.
Yeah, then you're
She's
done.
touching herself.
That's the problem.
She's
Yeah.
putting herself in like a mob plot that doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
Right. You drive to some old lady's house and ask him to make you some spaghetti, get a knife for the hoof, and you're good.
She was trying to get handcuffs on herself, but I stopped her. I was able to stop her and hand her 5 knives, so that definitely helped.
She started reading herself her Miranda rights. I was like, no.
Hey! She was trying to subdue herself, and then I handed her a dustbuster. She threw that through the garage window.
There's more you can throw, Cam. Don't give up yet.
I feel like everyone is trying to encourage her crazy
To continue to go.
You've got it. You have to keep Williams Township weird. She locked herself in the trunk of the car, but the resident stopped her. Landis, this person is not a great writer. I'm going to read these sentences back to back. She tried to lock herself in the trunk, but the resident stopped her. Landis tossed potted plants into the river stream that parallels the home and went into the water. I don't know where she got the plants from.
Wow.
I don't know how we got out to the river.
This is like a writing jump cut.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was
No, she's like the ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp, and she's just gone through the trunk,
Yes.
out into the river with potted plants.
She's very strong.
She is strong.
A lot of
We don't
stamina.
have enough strong women as role models in
I
this
love
world.
her and I respect her and I want to be like her.
Thank you. She's the next Ruth Bader Ginsburg. We've said that on this stage.
those
We've said it.
those meth muscles, or methyls, as I like to call them, are very helpful in these situations.
With cuts to her legs and hand, Landis was climbing upstream. That's the story of her life.
Kimberly Landis climbing upstream.
From birth.
Oh my God.
She honestly,
I
she,
came up
She
the-
is like a salmon on meth.
How you doing? I'm Kim Landis. I came out the canal and up the stream my whole life. Landis was climbing upstream just after. I'd like to ask you guys, what time of day do you think this is all happening?
Oh. Okay,
Joe?
for me, the whole time I've been picturing like a 2 p.m.
Ooh, nice.
You
think
are our
she's
guest. You can go first, Tig, third, fourth, wherever you want.
All right. 2
Now,
p.m.?
on Patton's
I'm sticking with that.
Stick with
2
it.
p.m. On Patton's first episode is when we created that 6 p.m. is the 3 a.m. of
Day
day
drinking.
drinking.
That
Yes,
is.
yes.
6
I'm
p.m.
day
is-
drinking.
So we know there's a
Yes.
But 9 a.m. is the midnight of meth. She has been. I'm picking 9 a.m. because I think she's been up all night.
Yeah.
The day is starting.
That's where the toaster comes in.
Exactly,
The
the toaster.
smell of bread was
Yes.
pissing her off.
It was driving her crazy.
I like that.
It's all logical now.
Yeah.
9 a.m., 2 p.m. Joey, what do you think?
I had 9 a.m.
You had 9
Nice.
a.m.?
You can
Yeah.
double it up.
It's not alcohol.
No, it's not alcohol.
It's meth.
Yeah.
9 a.m.
And I don't know anything about meth. But it seems like 9 a.m. would be a bad time.
That's the witching hour.
Yeah.
It's very hard to put a meth kid to sleep at 9 a.m. They call it the witching hour.
Light
Gotta
out.
let them run themselves
How many
tired.
stories you read? Another one. And then what? And then what?
We already did this one.
Goldilocks again? All right.
I'm going to say 3 p.m.
3
We're
p.m.
going 3 p.m.
Okay, solid.
3 p.m.
I think this is like 6:30
AM or
In the
PM?
evening or AM?
p.m.
I love that
PM.
you didn't know until you were asked, Randy.
Yeah.
He was just
Well, I was like,
nodding.
it could be either. I
Right.
just thought I'd throw out a time and let
Okay.
you guys.
Are there
decide.
two townies out there who would like to make a guess? Put your hand up if you'd like. We'll take your guess. Anybody at all? I love Largo's so polite.
201. What
There's
is this?
people
Price
back
is
there.
right? 201.
201.
Who said
Get me in.
201? Who said 201? Own it. What's your name? Josh, welcome to town. PM or AM?
201.
p.m. All right, 2:01. He's
What,
cut
would you say PM or AM?
p.m.
PM? Okay.
201 A
Oh, right
Space
over here,
Odyssey.
yes.
Okay. 6:30 a.m., 9 a.m., 9 a.m.
Yep.
2 p.m.
201.
201.
Not a fan, not a fan.
Not a fan of that move.
Okay, ready?
And I said 3 p.m.
Okay. With cuts to her legs and hands, Land was climbing upstream just after 12:15 p.m.
Whoa, Wait, did I win?
I think you won.
I love you now.
You took yourself out of the game.
You boxed yourself out.
I just love that there's people in Williams Estates or Township, whatever it is, that are like, you know what? I like to go home for my lunch. It's calmer.
Yes.
No, I don't get. I step out of the insanity of the office. For
the guy who was just stepping out of the bathroom, we know why he went home. He can't shit at the office. So
Fair
he's
enough.
like, I got to go home to do it. Oh my God, look who's in my kitchen.
Oh my God.
She was climbing upstream, which I love that too. Not swimming.
Climbing.
Climbing
Climbing
through water.
So
Climbing
aggressive.
Upstream is the best Angela Bassett movie that's never been made. You know what I mean? It's like her falling in love with like a really hot 90-year-old black guy. You know what I mean?
Or a really tall man who's like,
His name is Stream.
Stream Willis.
Climbing upstream just after 12:15 p.m. north of the home when the responding trooper first saw her, court papers say. She tried to escape into nearby woods as the trooper ordered her to sit. Not stop. Sit.
like a dog.
Hey,
That is-
sit.
Sit.
And it worked.
No, walkies.
Drop
walkies.
it. Drop it.
Drop it.
Drop the toaster. Drop it. Drop it.
Who's a good
Drop
Landis?
it.
Who's a good Landis?
She became, quote, incoherent and combative.
Became.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't combative before at all.
She was doing great and so coherent.
She then began pulling away from the trooper and trying to scratch and reach for his groin area. Police
Nice.
said, "We doing this or not?"
Okay, I'm sitting, bitch.
I've been climbing upstream waiting for you.
And you're the worst stripper I ever hired. Get those pants off.
She thought
That's
it was
her
that.
talking to the cops.
Yes, 100%.
She thought that
thought
she thought
these-
the residents had hired a stripper for her to calm her down.
Thought these were breakaway.
You hearing that music?
Pour some sugar on me.
Other troopers arrived. Oh, you're all here. And
No.
detained Kimber, police said. She was...
That is one of the backup calls where someone's on the thing like, who's in the area? You know?
Yeah.
Right.
You got to see this.
Yeah.
Where was I? She was taken to Easton Hospital for treatment. All those cuts. Had yet to be arraigned on charges of aggravated assault, simple assault, burglary, criminal trespass, theft, resisting arrest, and criminal mischief.
One of our
My favorite
favorites.
charge.
Mischief.
My favorite charge.
Criminal
Makes it
mischief.
sound
It's
so fun.
It's so cute.
It's like, it sounds like you painted a fence the wrong
Or
color.
like
Yeah.
you stole someone's board games or something like
Exactly.
that.
Or like
Yeah.
you spanked an elf.
This meth addict just dipped a girl's pigtails in his inkwell, so we've got to arrest him. Send out the SWAT team for him.
It's criminal mischief.
He just put a frog down Becky Lou White's back.
It does sound like it's right out of a Mark Twain novel.
Kimberly Landis, it should be noticed that Kimberly Landis is still on probation from a December 2014 incident where she crashed a van into a pickup truck on Route 33 near the ramp from Route 22. No one cares.
Yeah.
Wait, read it one more time because I'm going to do what the editor said to the person when she left it out.
Kimberly Lands, it should be noted that Kimberly Lands is still on probation from a December 2014 incident where she crashed a van into a pickup truck on Route 33.
Hold on.
What ramp is it near?
They don't.
What ramp is it near? No one's going to know what it meant if they...
Near the ramp from Route 22.
Okay, thank you.
That's a dangerous,
This
busy
is journalism.
area.
Okay.
Yes.
East in Bethlehem Township. Then she stole a vehicle from a person who stopped to help her.
Okay, so...
Wow. This is the nicest town on earth.
And
They really are. Yeah,
Oh my God.
And it might be my favorite Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah.
Okay, and...
Let me help you, ma'am.
Okay.
Fuck you.
This thing stick? Better be.
It is now.
As a man who has two daughters, I kind of think there's a lesson here. She does not stop when she's confronted with one negative thing.
Keep
She
going.
keeps
Keep climbing up that
Like,
stream.
keep
Climbing
going
up.
upstream.
Isn't that a Kate Bush song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Climbing up that stream, running up. All right.
So that's where she stole a vehicle from a person who stopped to help her, records show. She then drove down Route 22 west to Route 199,
Who cares?
where she exited and crashed into several more vehicles before trying to steal another vehicle.
This woman has ingenuity.
That girl is on fire.
Where is she going?
I don't know, but you know what? This
Straight to hell.
This is your next James Bond right here. This
Exactly.
That's
Fuck Daniel Craig. This woman has it.
she's got it.
007 a.m.
2 men. At Sklar Brothers.
Thank you.
With a thumbs up.
All right.
2 men stopped her, and she was soon in police custody. Just say she gave up.
Yeah.
No one stopped her.
Did she try to steal one of the men and drive him away?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Just
No,
every-
she has a good job of driving every man away in her life.
We don't know that.
Okay,
don't.
that's true. That's true.
I'm going to ask you guys. We'll get out of here in this. How old is Kimberly Landis?
Wow, great question.
She's got a lot of
I-
energy.
Can I ask one more question, which will really help me
course.
determine this? What ramp was it near again? Can you tell?
It was, Jesus, Route 33
Route 22.
near the
Okay,
ramp
all
from
right.
22 East.
The
That
20
piece of information is more important than you guys know. All right.
Yeah.
Let's figure it out.
Okay, Joey, Lauren, Patton, somebody.
I think she is.
Do it
Patton
off
is,
mic.
Patton is so
far off mic.
He's so far off mic. He's
Oh my God.
Patton is so far off mic. He just recorded a Fleet Foxes album. That's a joke that Largo appreciates more than anywhere else.
Holy Jesus! All right, you know what? Because of the, and I'm taking into account that
I can't
meth
wait to hear
gives
your
you
logic on this.
Meth does give you superhuman energy, so logically this could be a septuagenarian, but. But the stamina, the going, and also the earlier stuff with the all the crashing and the truck stuff. I'm going to say 23.
Okay,
23
good.
Okay.
years old.
Sweet.
Joey or Lauren?
So she's still in graduate school.
Working on her dissertation, got a little stressed out. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say she's 28, but she looks 49.
Very good. Nice caveat. All right. Joey, what do you think?
I think she's my age.
Okay.
Which is...
I identify with her.
Okay.
How old are you?
37.
37.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought that was when we found out we were 18. She's my age, 18.
Jason?
I was in the same range as Lauren. I feel like her Saturn is returning. So I'm going to say 26.
Okay. Randy
I think she's 33.
33.
I don't want to get biblical, but she's 33.
She's 33.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's doing this for all of our sins. All right.
One of you is exactly right.
Oh!
So now we get to play the game within the game. Who do you think is exactly right?
Okay.
We will start to my right. Randy Sklar.
I think I'm exactly right.
Okay.
33.
Okay. Patton.
God, I was so happy with my answer, but the way that Lauren phrased it, I think Lauren is exactly right.
Okay, so 28. All right,
Okay. What did you say again?
I said 26. 28, 26, 23.
33.
33.
I think you should say
I'm going to
you're right.
believe in myself. And just
Good for you!
Yes.
Just like this woman.
Just like Kimberly Landis. And you keep going. Even if you're wrong.
persevering.
I'll stay with 37.
37.
Okay, a lot of confident
Yeah, I'm going to
people.
believe in myself because every time I don't believe in myself in this game, I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
no
I
way.
will
Let's
be
get
wrong
two
right now.
townies to who.
Okay. Does
who
anybody
they
want to
think is
guess who they think is exactly right? Anyone out there? Did I see a hand in the back? It's okay. We're friendly. Right here, gentlemen. Randy, what's your name, buddy? Spencer,
Thank you,
welcome
All
to
right, Spencer
town.
thinks Randy's
Okay.
right.
All right.
Anybody else? Right. Oh, yeah.
All right. Ready? Kimberly Landis. The woman who knows how to tend to a wound.
The woman's been
Throws
climbing
toasters
upstream
and
her
potted
whole life.
plants out windows.
Her life is upstream.
Fights into other homes. Tries to lock herself in trunks. Has been climbing upstream her whole goddamn
Crashes vans. Steals another car.
life. Will go for the groin. We'll get out of here on this. Kimberly Landis is 37 years old.
Holy
Joey Ryan!
God.
Joey Ryan! Well,
I'm honestly so surprised.
Yeah.
I love
I
how
gotta say, she looks good.
she looks good.
Good
Look at
job.
her. God,
He
she
got
looks
it right,
good.
and he called his shot.
She's like, now what in that
was a-
picture?
Yeah.
She's
So I live
That
here
is-
now?
Yeah.
That's the face expression of, did you take it?
I don't got all day.
Yeah.
Actually, you got about the next 3 to 5 years.
The guy took the picture and she tried to take his camera.
Right. If you zoom out, there's an elderly mother that's so happy she came to Christmas.
All right, there you go. First story now in the books. How about you guys? All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with more Dumb People Town right after this.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
I'm just going to say this. You spend a third of your life in the sheets. And if you're a freak in the streets and a gentleman in the sheets,
then you want some good sheets.
You want them to be insanely comfortable.
If you're Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys, that's 90% of your time in the sheets.
Exactly. I want to talk about Brook Linen Sheets. They are amazing. Their new linen collection with a beautiful assortment of colors. They got 35,000 5-star reviews, more than any other online
bedding company. They get the review from me and Randy and from Randy's wife, who's a designer. We said this before. We say it all the time.
She's a designer, and one thing that she likes to do for her clients is when she designs a bedroom is put new sheets on. Fresh, new, wonderful sheets. The first night we slept on our Brook Linen sheets, the next morning my wife said, I will never not get Brook Linen sheets for all of my clients, and they are happy. It's fantastic.
I love them.
Founded in 2014 by a husband and wife, Vicky and Rich Fulop, who wanted to find beautiful home essentials.
Wait, Vicky and Rich started this company?
Did.
That's amazing.
Find beautiful home essentials that didn't cost an arm and a leg. Their mission was to make you comfortable, and it does. We're telling you it is good.
I love these sheets.
It is in their name, so you know it's good. Brook Linen's newest linen collection, like I said, amazing. I could not recommend their products anymore. Brooklinen.com is giving an exclusive offer just for our listeners. Get 10% off and free shipping when you use the promo code DPT.
Come on.
At brooklinen.com. Brook Linen is so confident in their product, and they should be, that all their sheets, comforters, and towels come with a lifetime warranty. So if you need new bedding and you should go out and get it right now, this is what you get. The only way to get 10% off and free shipping is use the promo code DPT.
Let them know that we sent you.
At brooklinen.com. That's BROOKLINEN.com. Promo code DPT. Brook Linen. These are the best sheets ever. All right, you're talking to two dudes who travel all the time.
We're on the road right now.
Packing your toiletries somehow always involves a delicate game of stacking and space hacking. And do not get us started on lotion exploding all over the Dob kit. It's happened to me several times. Yeah. That is why Quip electric toothbrushes work well at home, just as they do on the road. They're amazing. The compact wireless design. We say this because you don't have to actually
plug it in, so you don't have the plugging and the stand and the base. Look, I'm always amazed when I pack my Dob kit with my toothbrush. I have to check to make sure it's there because it's not as heavy, it's not as overloaded.
And they send you with that travel case, which is fantastic for it. And 3-month battery life will last through the season filled with weekends away. They're making it easier than ever to keep up with your wake up and wind down routine when you're out of the office. I love this product so much. Quip has changed my life in terms of
I just love it. I love it so much. I got it for my kids. I got it for my wife. And of course, Randy and I appreciate it when we're on the road. It is a great, I look forward to brushing my teeth.
I brush my teeth better as well on the road as I do at home. The sensitive vibrations, the built-in 2-minute timer pulses every 30 seconds. 90% of us don't brush for the 2 minutes you need to do this. And doctors, they love this toothbrush.
Of course they do.
Brush heads automatically delivered on the dentist recommended schedule every 3 months, so it feels like a new brush every time. And we talked about the kids' brush. I'm going to say this right now. I love the Quip. You should love the Quip. We want you to take this on all of your trips. That's why Quip just starts at $25. If you go to getquip.com/DPT right now, you can get your first refill pack for free.
Come on.
That's your first refill pack for free at getquip.com/DPT. Do it. Do it for your darn teeth.
All right, and not just because he won the age game, but we've got him here, and I think I want to hear another Joey Ryan song. What do you guys think?
Right.
How about it?
Beautiful.
All right, I'll hold this if you need it.
Okay, let's see. I'll do one. This show is all about the news.
I'll hold this if you want.
I have a song about the news lately. Everybody on this stage, myself included, I imagine is pretty down on the state of things. But it's not all bad news. Not all the time. At least not for everybody. So this is kind of a political song that tries to focus on what's going right in the world. at least for certain people. I think I'll do it. It's a good day to be alive. Palm trees swaying on the hillside. The government's rounding up all the bad guys. It's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to be a man. My dick pills are covered in my health plan. Leave the back alley girls with hangers in their hands. It's a good day to be a man. The sun is shining bright today. The future's looking up. I heard Lady Liberty say my work here is done. It's a good day to be rich. $10 million refund from the IRS. Send one to my senator, 9 to my kids. It's a good day to be rich. Oh, the sun is shining bright today. Now we're having fun. I saw Lady Liberty kick off her shoes and start to run. It's a good day to be alive. Palm trees swaying on the hillside. And I can't wait for the 4th of July. It's a good day to be alive. I can't wait for the 4th of July. It's a good day to be alive. And why?
That was great.
So true. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Our guests, of course, Patton Oswalt and Lauren Lapkus. You guys, first of all, what's going on with both you guys? You, Patton, I kind of wish you were on a show right now.
So do I.
What's happening?
I'm just doing a lot of stand-up right now. I'm doing a special in September.
All right.
I'm doing a new special. So
where are you going to record that?
I'll record it in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nice. I love that. Yeah. Here's my favorite thing about you had recorded a special a while ago, and you just recorded it, and I asked you, so are you going to get up and do a bunch of stand-up? You're like, no, I'm going to go live my life for the next 6 months.
Yes, exactly.
You're like, I need to write new material, and I thought that was like a brilliant way to approach it.
Yeah, I need to just go and I need to go take the garbage out, do dishes, hang out with friends, and have experiences. So
That's right. So you can write your new. We always said that the new hour, the first few minutes after you finish an hour, is like a really bad haircut.
Yeah,
and you're like, I can't believe people are watching this.
Yeah. God, wait a minute. And the minute you get done recording a Santa special, all you immediately start thinking of is, oh, you know what? It's a better tag. Like you think of all the other ways you could tweak and change all your bits.
Always. Did you? Yeah, that's.
Just, and also the thing, and you probably experienced this too, Lauren, when you do something creative and then you have to go promote it. Promoting the creative thing is the least creative thing you can do. Yes. And you actually feel like your creativity is leaking away. Like, I need to not talk about being creative and go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, actually totally. I think it's much harder to talk about it than to just do it.
So let's talk about it some more.
Yeah, I mean, let's just get into what you've done.
That said, I want to promote a few things.
Pat, I was just home in Rochelle and Chicago, Illinois. And did I see you're going to be at the Den in Chicago?
I'll be at the Den, yeah.
When is that?
That's in August 15th and 16th.
I think that's okay.
Yeah, this will be up before then.
I'm very excited. That's a really fun room. So.
Go see him. Go see him there.
And Lauren, how you doing? You were so good in Crashing.
Oh, thank you.
And so good in Orange is the New Black.
Thank you. I'm back in the 7th season.
Yeah.
They brought you nice.
On Friday.
That's amazing.
And I'm going to be in the Between Two Ferns movie on Netflix in September.
Oh, yes.
Which I'm really excited about. It's
stuff.
really funny, and I can't wait for you to see it. And I'm going on tour with Comedy Bang Bang in August and September into a bunch of cities around the
So you'll
country.
pop on the show as different characters throughout the show?
We're just doing different characters every city. And
I love it.
Yeah.
Are you doing cities in America?
Yeah. It's all, I think we're doing a lot of East Coast stuff, and I actually can't remember, so Google it.
Yeah. Google it, guys. Why don't you swim
But not on
upstream?
Dan's computer because it won't work.
Yeah.
Also, not my computer.
Oh, wow.
All right. Okay, not my problem.
Yeah,
Push that aside.
I will.
And
throw
last
this.
question, Milk Carton Kids. When's your next
Do you guys
show?
have another show at Largo? What's happening?
Yeah, we do a show here like Milk Carton Kids and Friends. It's called Sad Songs Comedy Hour,
Which we've done,
did,
and
which
it's
is
amazing.
so good.
It's like hilarious comedy, and then the saddest, most beautiful song ever, followed by hilarious comedy.
right? If we get the right comedians.
Yes.
Wow.
Was that directed at us?
Do you want to talk to us about something?
Is there something?
Yeah, just like you guys, if we
Yeah.
get the
Oh,
right
just-
comedians like you.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
what
you.
I meant, obviously.
Thank you.
Jason and Randy, you're going to be in Chicago. Tell everybody.
Go ahead, Jay.
We're going to be at Tinley Park at the convention center. It is a gigantic venue, like 1,000 seats. I'm expecting 40 people to be there. So
Come on.
it'd be
Come
awesome.
on.
Come on,
Chicago
112.
comes out, brother.
Come on, 30.
No, but so that's on September 20. What is it?
7th.
27th.
It's a Friday night. You can go to supersklars.com. Yeah, we don't own sklarBrothers.com.
Yeah.
Right? That's. But
Who
we can go
does?
I do. I own it.
Dan owned it, and he's
just
fucking
will
us.
not give
Will
John.
not.
Will
It
not
redirects to
attention on the show.
danielvankirk.com. And people can come see me on the 10th. I'll be in Santa Cruz doing a recording for my upcoming album. And then I'll be here in LA at UCB. This is the first time announcing it. I'll be running my hour at the UCB Franklin Theater on Thursday, August 29th.
Go see that.
Daniel Van
It's gonna be
Kirk.
great. I love
If
it.
you
All
want to
right.
come see me do an hour of stand-up.
Shall we jump into another story?
Let's
do it.
This was sent in by Alvin Catabay at Catabay 36.
Don't you love when the Catabay eggs come out every Easter?
I-
It is my favorite thing.
Catabay egg.
Catabay eggs. You open it up, and there's just a man sending stories to us on the inside. It's
Gresham, Oregon. A man and his cat.
Gresham Morgan is the town?
I believe so.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
What else would
what
it
is
be?
it
I don't know.
It's from a John Gresham novel.
Yeah. Gresham, Oregon. A man and his cat made themselves right at home during a burglary over the weekend, according to the police in Oregon, who I guess may be lying about it.
So, and I know the shit that is going to come my way. He is a cat burglar. Is that?
Don't.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So when they say a man and his cat, they're saying a single man
And
and his cat.
I love a news story that opens like it sounds like it's going to be a children's nursery rhyme. A man and a cat made themselves at home, and
Then the meth woman came threw a toaster at them.
The man spent most of his life alone.
The man had a hard time looking people in the eye. He liked to put makeup on the cat and dress it up. Wait, what?
He didn't like to show up for work on time. Investigators said Ryan Douglas Bishop.
Nope.
No.
And a cat named Spaghetti.
Shut up!
I know. Guys, I know.
Oh my god.
I know. I got this
like
far into the story and just said, yep.
I love like really dumb pet names, but then I think about the fact that you have to say it like so much.
I guarantee you end up going Getty.
Getty. And by the way,
Eddie.
and cats that don't listen to you. Like a cat will not listen to you. So
Yeah.
for hours, he's like spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
so
Spaghetti.
stupid.
Meanwhile, his downstairs apartment neighbor is like, there's something wrong with that.
Yeah. He's
Eat
making
it.
fun of
Eat it. If you want it, eat it.
It's not going to come to you.
David, he's making fun of you and your Italian heritage.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Ryan Douglas Bishop, the most formal sounding name. And a cat named Spaghetti.
Spaghetti Bishop?
This is what I love too.
Cat named Spaghetti is my favorite Boz Skaggs album, by the way. That one, I think it won 2 Grammys.
It did. It won nominated for 4.
Oh, it was nominated for 1.
They used all the studio musicians that Steely Dan threw away.
Investigators said Ryan Douglas Bishop and a cat. I keep rereading this because the
Yeah.
full sentence is where they
I haven't even
attribute.
realized we haven't gotten past.
No, we haven't.
We're on the 3rd sentence of this story.
And
Investigators said Ryan Douglas Bishop and a cat named Spaghetti broke into a house. Not the man and the cat.
The cat did not break into a
The
house.
hell he didn't. It was his idea.
By the way,
he's been telling me to do that for a month.
This is like
he hates these people.
I can't argue with him, man. Come on.
He's like stepson of Sam.
Cats do what they want. I'm just along for the ride.
You try and tell them no.
They broke
Disable the window alarms. Meow.
By the way,
Ryan, come on, don't be a dick, Ryan. We're breaking into this house today. Ryan, you're gonna puss out on me?
Man up.
At Daniel Van Kirk.
I didn't even think that works.
It is.
They broke into a house in Gresham on Sunday afternoon.
Jesus.
So bold.
I know.
It's a midday.
Bishop apparently got quite comfortable during the burglary, as police say he made coffee, ate some food. Quote, the cupcakes were in the fridge. He ate just 2 of them in the bottom of another one, said the homeowner.
Well,
the bottom? First of all...
were they offended he only ate 2? He ate just 2 of them in the bottom of it. They're delicious cupcakes.
But no.
Why wouldn't he eat
bottom,
all of them?
To me... Just to eat the bottom of a cupcake makes you a serial killer.
Yeah.
Also,
my kids buy cupcakes and just lick the top off and throw them out the window of my car. No one has ever eaten the bottom of a cupcake.
This is what this is. This is a guy dealing with his weight, trying to rationalize.
Oh, there you go.
I ate 2 and like a little bit of another one.
Don't look at me like that. I'm at 38 points for today.
Yeah.
That's him talking to spaghetti?
Yes.
Exactly. I've got the points, Getty. I've got the points.
And you know Spaghetti was giving him a side eye.
For sure. This is what we're doing?
Cheat day.
This is who we are now?
Fine, I'll eat the bottom. Okay,
Ryan,
fine.
this is who we are now?
He is the type of guy that sleeps in just a shirt. Like, no pants, no underpants.
We literally could have been cat burglars, and now we're the fucking cupcake bandits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a quote from Timothy Smith, the homeowner. And I'll read it again. The cupcakes were in the fridge. He ate 2 and just the bottom of 1. Continuing to make himself at home, Bishop drank some beer.
By the way, the cupcakes are in the fridge to me is as dumb of a detail as Ramp 30.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck where the cupcakes
Also,
are?
who puts cupcakes in a refrigerator?
You're the one who's wrong.
That's
You
a
deserve
bread
to have-
product. It's not going to go bad. You can put it on the counter.
I also feel like is that the most important detail
Yes.
that he started with? Like, he
Well,
ate
where
the
were the cupcakes?
In the fridge.
Okay,
Well,
now we know what we're working
All
with
right.
here.
Bishop also drank some beer, played video games, and raided the clothes dryer for a new outfit.
He's not a burglar. He's not a burglar.
He's not.
He's an
He thinks
Airbnb
he lives
asshole.
there. Yes.
I gave it 2 stars. Who puts the cupcakes in the fridge?
The clothes weren't even warm anymore.
He also allegedly kicked holes in the wall and tore a mirror off the bathroom wall.
Okay.
Wait.
This is a child who was kicked out of the home and
Yeah.
came back
Right.
and was being a brat.
Exactly.
Meaning a 30-year-old man child, but yeah.
Also, Spaghetti might have kicked those holes
I
in the wall.
mean, he's covering for the cat.
Why are we completely absolving Spaghetti?
Yeah.
Right.
We don't know.
Quote, it seemed like he was looking for money in the walls, Timothy Smith
What
said.
an assumption.
I
He
know.
was looking for money in the walls.
That's what the homeowner said. This
Yeah,
guy's like, I've watched a lot of Agatha Christie guys.
Yeah.
I know what's up, bros.
That kick right there. He thought
You
that was money.
You don't put a hole in the wall 3 feet up if you're not looking for money.
Exactly.
That is the weirdest.
I think the homeowner is more insane than the
Maybe he tore the mirror off the wall because he didn't like how the clothes that he tried on from the
Maybe
dryer
he
looked.
was starting with the man in the mirror.
Thank you.
Don't
When-
quote Michael Jackson.
Ever
It's
again.
Done.
Not
He
allowed
didn't
to.
write it. Quincy did. When the residents returned to the house, they noticed the moment they pulled in the driveway that something wasn't right. This is a quote. We saw a bunch of stuff on the car. A bottle of cider, a bunch of ceremonial knives, and a MacBook Pro.
Ceremonial.
Ceremonial.
Wait a minute,
They're laying a lot of shit on this that is
I
not
would also
there.
say I am way more freaked out by what ceremonies are they doing in the goddamn house
That's well. Also, if you're the
Sacrifices.
victim, I'm worried now about you. Why do you know what a ceremonial knife is?
It's just,
Honey, put the money in the wall. We got to sacrifice this baby now.
Yeah.
He had all of our hitchhiker stabbing knives right out there on the car. I mean, you can't. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Were they next to the circumcision knives? Tell me.
Full quote. A bottle of cider, a bunch of ceremonial knives, which is what, at least 7?
Yeah. That's how you know it's a
I
ceremony.
would call that
Yeah.
I would
A
call
Flato
that
of knives.
Yeah.
Play-Doh knives.
Yeah.
Bringing it back. A bunch of ceremonial knives and a MacBook Pro, and we were like, that's weird.
Is it not theirs?
I don't know.
I'm so
I have
confused.
no idea.
What's weird is that you put cupcakes in the fridge, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, you're a psycho.
I'm
Serial
sorry, I
killers.
gotta go back to that.
That takes away everything good about a cupcake.
Right.
They're not moist anymore.
Thank you.
They're going to be hard.
Thank you.
That's when they decided to go inside. I'm going to tell you guys something.
If you
pull up to your house and there are ceremonial knives outside
And a
you
MacBook
go
Pro.
in there, you allow whatever demons attack you.
Exactly.
You've
You
walked
deserve
into
it.
that exorcism willingly.
You're not a MacBook Pro.
That's when we decided to go inside. Once in the home, they noticed the things were out of
By the way,
place.
they just came home.
Yes.
And they, I guess, were going to decide not to go inside their house that they had just returned to. So they needed to see all this stuff on the car before they're like,
Right.
yeah, let's go home.
Right. That's when they decided to go inside. Once in the home, they noticed that the things were out of place. And they also heard noises from a crawl space beneath the house.
No.
When they opened the crawl space door,
Why are you
doing that?
You are literally walking into every horror movie.
These
I know.
people are Amish and have never seen a
Right.
horror film.
Yeah.
Why don't you just find a dusty Latin book and read it out loud?
What does this old video game do?
Never watch. Honey, get the VCR.
Did you hear that sound in the tool shed that's very dark?
They heard noises from the crawl space beneath the house. When they opened the crawl space door, Spaghetti came out wearing a dog's green V-neck sweater.
That's so
Like he had
insane.
This is a picture of Spaghetti.
Stunning.
Getting
Spaghetti is absolutely gorgeous.
Look at Spaghetti.
That name is not good enough.
Maybe
for that cat.
Spaghetti is transitioning into a dog. We don't know.
Spaghetti came out wearing a sweater,
Wearing a
as
green
if Spaghetti had put it on while in the crawl.
100%. Yes.
I love that.
Does it feel drafty down here?
Yeah,
to you?
ooh, a sweater, just
She
my
walked
size.
out in a sweater like
And, and someone was like, that's not a cat, that's a dog sweater.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Well,
Look at you walking out like you just won the Masters.
I really think the Bishop guy is hilarious.
Well,
He put the sweater on the cat.
I know.
Are we sure this isn't like a James Adomian character?
This is how much I care about you guys.
That does.
Go ahead.
I said that sounds like a euphemism, putting the sweater on the cat. Guys,
Yes.
we're just going to put the sweater on the cat in this one and finish it off.
Do it quickly.
I dug so deep into this story for all of you and the listeners at home. All these pictures will be up on the Dumb People Town Facebook page and the Instagram at Dumb People Town. That I went and found the Reddit thread that the woman who lives in this house started so that I could find you guys a picture of her dog's sweater that Spaghetti tried to steal.
Yes.
And when you picture the dog alone wearing this fucking sweater vest is enough. But when you picture that you open a crawl space door and Spaghetti comes swaying her ass out of that crawl space. Here we go.
You made Spaghetti a girl.
Dan, I love that you did this, but was there a moment when you were doing this on whatever day you were doing it, you're like, I could have been talking to a relative instead of doing this?
100%. 100%. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Now, we've had a green cake before that was horrific.
Yes.
This is up there just in terms of joy.
Green dog sweater.
Here we
cannot
go.
Wait.
Okay, so it's like a fleece vest.
Look at this. Spaghetti owned that shit.
Yeah.
Guys, picture Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Like that dog. When that dog is in that sweater, it's Pride Week.
It really is.
I love that the dog was like, no crew necks, no,
Please.
only V-necks.
Sleeveless. In Seattle.
By the way, if you saw a person wearing a sleeveless V-neck sweater, you'd be like, let's get the fuck away
out
from
of
this
here.
person.
By the way, the cat looks like it could take the dog. Like in a one-on-one fight,
Look at that.
spaghetti is all over.
That's
it.
a hardened criminal. Right
I
there.
love spaghetti.
I love spaghetti.
Spaghetti
so
walked out and
much.
was like, "What? What do you?"
Get that sweater off that dog. He doesn't deserve it.
This sweater will give me joy in some very dark times in my life. Okay. The clothed cat made Smith believe that, quote, something or someone much larger than the cat was also in the crawl space. Quote, this is the quote from the homeowner.
Why something?
I know.
Not a person. Something.
By the way, and this is
put that on.
The nothing.
Well, you know how you've heard of the canary in the coal mine. This is the cat in the crawl space.
Yes, just letting you
it's
know.
a harbinger of bigger things.
Yeah.
When a green sweatered cat comes out of a crawl space, something
it's
much
like-
worse
I think
is
something
behind it.
bigger's in there.
Cat.
This is a quote from the homeowner, Timothy Smith, after he saw Spaghetti come prancing her ass out of there.
God.
Quote, no one is going to put a shirt on a cat and leave it in a crawl space in a random house. Someone else is down here.
Damn.
What a detective.
Wow.
That is detective shit.
That is
right
some
there.
fucking
Not to mention the ceremonial knives. I mean, like...
Everybody gather in the living room. We will start by saying no one puts a sweater on a cat and just leaves it in the house. And we proceed from this supposition. The little gray cells
Timothy-
tell me somebody put the sweater on the cat.
Yeah.
But how could you be so sure? I mean, how many ceremonial knives were on top of the car?
7.
Yeah.
He's the Columbo.
It's on.
I just one more question for you. Was the cat wearing?
Okay, that was a joke for my grandma.
Is that a ceremonial?
So Timothy, remember from his point of view, his house is disarray, knives are in the front yard, and he has now decided, I'm going to go into the crawl space and see what's down there.
My daughter is going to camp. I thought I had a big duffel bag. I went into the area down by my house. I went in, got one spider web on me. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to the Army Navy store.
I'll buy a new one.
And no cat came out in a green sweater. It's like, I'm not going in there. Everything that's in there will be in there forever.
Yeah.
Moments later, Timothy Smith came running out of his house screaming, quote, stop, someone is in the house 100%. Not 50. Not 50.
100, underline, red 100.
He said what he said, and he meant what he meant. Someone's in the house 100%.
This is the end of that poem.
Patton, write this book.
Exactly.
When officers arrived, Ryan Douglas Bishop emerged from the crawl space. The woman who lives in the home pointed out that at this moment he was wearing her favorite, quote, Christmas onesie pajamas.
Her favorite.
Her favorite.
So there are others that she doesn't like as much.
Yeah.
Which one should I wear this
It's
Christmas?
in my top 8, guys.
That's so creepy.
He puts a sweater on Spaghetti and Christmas onesies on himself.
And he got in a crawl space.
Yeah.
Bananas.
This stuff had to be worn by other people and animals.
Quote, indeed he was. The Gresham Police Department told KPTV, the Eagle, I don't know. The woman requested that the onesie not be returned.
Nope. And the police go, now what's the bigger thing that put the onesie on the man that's down there? When is that going to come out?
This is like an episode of Stranger Things. It's like there's something bigger in there.
There's going to be, the Demogorgon is down there, and he's dressing animals and people. This is the beginning of season 4. I think the writers just gave up, but we'll see what happens.
Ryan Douglas Bishop said, the only thing bigger than me down there is my mistakes. I made that up.
Dan made that up.
I was
Dan
wait.
made that up.
Dan, that's a great...
I knew you made that up, Dan.
Homeowner.
Wait a minute, he didn't say that.
No.
No.
I thought, wait, is Chris Christopherson writing this news story? Or, oh my God.
Well, listen.
Homeowner Timothy Smith, who's 24, incidentally, said he and his fiance...
Homeowner? Where do they live?
I know. Gresham, Oregon.
Said he and his fiance spent the last year looking for a house, and they finally closed on this one. Quote, "We needed it because we're getting married in October," he told CBS KOIN, the demon. But quote, "someone came in and ruined the sanctity of my home or made it a fucking party pack."
Oh, my God.
Before I even moved in. Can I say also, this is my all-time favorite episode of House Hunters?
Oh, my God.
I'm really stuck on him saying we needed it because we're getting married. That's just annoying.
You don't need it to get married.
We needed it. Like that dog needed that V-neck.
I told her, if we don't get a house with a crawl space, I'm not marrying you. Okay?
You know, they didn't say. They only talked about the onesie, but they better have let Spaghetti keep that sweater vest.
Oh, yeah.
too.
It's like, no, that dog wanted it back.
Bishop was booked on charges of burglary, criminal mischief, and theft.
Criminal mischief.
Smith said police... That's the onesie. Smith said...
Yeah, it is.
Police also
Who
found...
do you think it was? Like, it's a Christmas onesie? Like, is it... Like, what is it?
I for some reason, I picture a
You
lot
know
of
what they should have done is they should have had a walk-off to determine who gets the onesie. Like,
who wore it better?
You just have to crawl out of the crawl space hotter.
Yes.
Like who? It's in Us Weekly. Both pictures of them side by side. Who wore it better?
Anna Faris. Come on.
Bishop was booked on all that stuff. They also found drug paraphernalia at the scene.
No.
Shocker. It belonged to Timothy. They needed it for the marriage.
I needed it along with the ceremony.
I need a house and my ceremonial knives, or I don't get married.
3 gallons of cider
and a
MacBook Pro that I keep in the garage.
Yeah, okay. And I need to put the cupcakes in the fridge.
Cider. I'm a fucking pagan prospector for some reason. I have a big old ring of cider and 7 ceremonial knives. I'm going to kill the moonchild and start a new dark millennium.
Like, knives and cider is like Axl Rose's side project. You know what I mean?
A lot of canceled dates.
Yeah, a
lot of
like,
canceled dates.
We bought tickets and, you know.
TBD.
Wouldn't that be great if Axl Rose had a band called TBD?
And you never knew.
You just never know if he's
It's so hard to read the website.
It's just like,
I don't know if
Is
they're
there a
playing or
concert?
not.
Should we
Is
go
it
to
Flash?
Temecula to see them? I don't.
Animal control was called out to deal with a uncooperative Spaghetti. Just
Wait,
a normal cat.
Yeah, what cat has ever been cooperative ever?
So
Ever.
just a
We need
cat.
help with an uncooperative spaghetti?
I know. They hang up on you 3
You'll
times.
figure it out.
Guys, I'm telling you, you just ignore her and then she'll cooperate with you, but
Exactly.
you keep wanting her attention.
I know.
But Timothy Smith's fiance doesn't think that it belongs to Bishop. Quote, "I know this is not his cat," she said. "It's too well groomed, too well fed. It looks fine."
I love that that's her way to get back at him, to like claim that there's no way this guy could have a well-groomed cat.
I know. I saw what he did in that onesie into that fucking cupcake. He does not know how to take care of a cat.
You don't
He's
have a
an
cat.
animal, and you can't be an
By the way,
animal and have
cat,
a cat.
easiest thing to ever take care
Exactly.
of.
Yeah,
Like,
they do it themselves.
they shit in their own box. They handle their own lives. Of course he could have a cat.
But it all ended well when Bishop's grandmother came to pick up Spaghetti. So it is a happy ending.
Okay, so it really is their family's cat.
Yes.
Grandmother or the woman that took care of him because his parents would.
We will get out of here on this.
This is a Law and Order episode where the gung gung is meow meow. That's what we need to see.
What do we say, Rand? It is the most fun thing to meow along to your favorite songs ever.
It is.
Greatest song to meow to is Under the Bridge Downtown.
Yeah.
By,
Oh my God.
Meow, 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 meow.
We're going to get sued.
We're not going to get
Because it's fun to like meow a song about like
Drug
being addicted to
use.
heroin in
Yeah.
Los
Fair
Angeles.
enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. I will ask you, how old is Ryan Douglas
I thought you
Bishop?
were going to say spaghetti.
How old is Ryan Douglas
Ryan
Bishop
Douglas
in cat
Bishop.
years?
Yes.
Is cat years a thing? I know dog years. Is there?
Has to be.
Is there a thing like a cat that's 14 is actually like
1,000.
No, but I bet it's like a weird like
bet it's-
decimal thing. Like a cat that's 14 is really 22.
Yeah.
I bet
don't
it's
know.
probably like 4 to 5 instead of 7 because cats can live longer than
So
dogs.
cat that's 20 is 80.
What if Spaghetti was like the cat from the first Men in Black and he had a universe around his neck just outside of that green?
Then he was in control of that whole
He was.
situation. All right, who would like to go?
Joey, you wanna go first?
Lauren, Pat.
And we know that now that Spaghetti was not his.
Yeah,
No,
Spaghetti
it
was a
was at
family.
least
So I think that
grandma.
makes him younger. I was thinking he was old enough to be taking care of a cat.
Well, it's the grandma.
Yeah.
His grandma's
so
still
I
alive.
think he's 26.
26 years old.
Jay?
Okay.
I think he's 19.
Ooh. I'm going to say 30.
Okay. What do we know about him? Cider, ceremonial knives,
MacBook.
cupcakes, video games, beer, Christmas onesie.
See, I was going to say 19 as well. I mean, I'm going to also say, I think 19. Maybe.
19. Okay.
Okay, I want to change mine.
You do it, change it. It's fine.
22.
22.
I think he's 25.
25 years old. Okay.
So he could rent a car if he and Spaghetti had to go on a trip.
They could.
He could rent a car
could
from
rent a
Hertz.
car. Probably doesn't. I'm guessing everything's on debit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't want that bill coming at the end of the month.
We will finish up our stories and I believe this show with this. Get your answers in, townies, wherever you may be. Thank you to everybody who played along with us
Yes.
as well.
And we'll finish with a Joey round.
100%. Ryan, Douglas, Bishop. Who, you know what? To me, he's one of the Property Brothers. He is.
He's like the rental property brother.
He is in the crawl space and 38 years old.
Oh my God!
He looks like Tom York on acid. Oh my God!
He looks like he looks like alternate universe Don Henley. He looks like dark universe Don Henley.
He's like, wait. Let me tuck my hair behind my ears.
It's honestly so much scarier that he's 38.
Yeah. If the Eagles had never made it, that would be Don Henley.
He looks like he knows how to run a carnival.
I would say that this is the end of his innocence. Maybe I would say.
Wow, so good.
Beautiful, for spacious
38.
guys.
But he also looks like a cat guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He looks like
he looks like a guy that's tried the catnip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It works for them.
You feeling it?
I think it's gonna kick in, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, those are our stories, my friends.
38 years
How
old.
about it, you guys?
How about it for? I love it. All right, let's do one more song and then we'll say goodbye. Joey, what do you got for us?
Oh, okay. Do you want to? Well, they're all sad, but
Great.
Yeah. We'll take a sad one.
Okay. The saddest one that's actually sad, or a sad one that's actually a love song, or you pick.
Love.
A love one, or a like a spiritually sad one, or a sociopolitically sad one.
Sociopolitically
Yeah, that feels like
sad.
the vibe
Yeah.
that you've been on.
Yeah, you've been on that track. Let's do that. Sociopolitically
Do you have
sad.
anything about
No hesitation
a
at
cat
all.
in a dog sweater?
And a crawl space.
By tomorrow.
By tomorrow, there will be a new Milk Carton Kids song about a crawl space. But for now,
cat in a dog sweater, I would listen to that song.
that's like a German experimental band.
Or like, that is the new cat in a dog sweater. 2 bits.
Spaghetti in the crawl space. I know, it's serious. No?
That was a Morrissey.
I can't believe that song is so anti-immigration. That's so weird.
Also, Tom York on acid just looks like Tom York.
Thank you. That is.
I know acid was the wrong drug choice, but I couldn't go back.
I liked it. I liked it.
Fell asleep with the TV on. Finally feeling like I belong. Woke up to a funeral song. Called you up to say hello. Left a message for you at home. Packed my dishes in styrofoam. Everything I knew was gone. It's raining in Ohio. The streets are slick. It shows what I know. I hear their cries through my window. They're mourning again in America. Mourning again in America. Tied my shoes when I woke up. Drew my curtains just enough. Thought about the ones I love. Tuck my chin into my coat. Shrugged my shoulders, cleared my throat. Walking banks of the Ohio. Felt a chill to the bone. It's raining in Ohio. The streets are slick. It shows what I know. I hear their cries through my window. They're mourning again in America. Mourning again in America. Mourning again in America.
He's Joey Ryan, Lauren Lapkus, Patton Oswalt, Dan Van Kirk. We're the Sklar Brothers. Thank you, Largo. Oh shit, we gotta get back to work. Thank you, guys.
Enjoy it.
Stick around, make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Scarpins Avenue, a podcast network.